Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. The Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has announced the ongoing implementation of its banking reform plans, indicating a significant commitment to improving the financial landscape of the country. This statement is particularly noteworthy as it confirms that the CBI is not only formulating a strategy for reform but is actively executing it, marking a crucial step towards modernizing the banking sector. The completion of the first phase of the banking reform process serves as a pivotal point in this journey, highlighting the CBI's dedication to establishing a robust framework for financial stability and economic growth. The concept of banking reform is multifaceted and encompasses various objectives, each aimed at enhancing the efficiency, transparency, and resilience of the banking system. In many cases, banking reforms are driven by the need to address systemic weaknesses, respond to economic challenges, and align the financial sector with international standards. For Iraq, a country with a complex economic backdrop characterized by a history of instability, corruption, and reliance on oil revenues, the need for comprehensive banking reforms has become increasingly urgent. The statement from the CBI reflects a broader recognition of the critical role that a stable and efficient banking system plays in fostering economic development. Banks serve as intermediaries that mobilize savings, allocate resources, and facilitate transactions, thereby underpinning overall economic activity. In Iraq, where the economy has faced numerous challenges, including high unemployment rates and limited access to credit, reforming the banking sector is essential for creating an environment conducive to investment and growth. The completion of the first phase of the banking reform process suggests that the CBI has made tangible progress in implementing its plans. While the specific details of this first phase may vary, it typically involves a range of initiatives aimed at enhancing regulatory frameworks, improving risk management practices, and increasing transparency within the banking sector. This could include measures such as revising banking laws, enhancing the capacity of supervisory authorities, and strengthening corporate governance within banks. One of the key components of successful banking reform is the establishment of a sound regulatory framework. This involves creating laws and regulations that govern the operations of banks, ensuring that they adhere to best practices and international standards. A robust regulatory framework not only helps to safeguard the stability of the banking system but also instills confidence among depositors and investors. In Iraq, where public trust in financial institutions has been eroded by past experiences, rebuilding this confidence is a critical aspect of the reform process. In addition to regulatory changes, banking reforms often necessitate improvements in risk management practices. Banks must be equipped to identify, assess, and mitigate various risks, including credit risk, market risk, and operational risk. The CBI's commitment to reforming risk management practices is crucial for enhancing the resilience of the banking sector, particularly in a volatile economic environment. By implementing better risk assessment methodologies and fostering a culture of risk awareness, banks can better navigate economic uncertainties and protect the interests of their stakeholders. Transparency is another vital element of banking reform. In many instances, a lack of transparency can lead to mismanagement, corruption, and a breakdown of public trust in financial institutions. The CBI's focus on increasing transparency within the banking sector is essential for promoting accountability and ensuring that banks operate in a fair and equitable manner. This could involve enhancing disclosure requirements, improving financial reporting standards, and implementing mechanisms for independent audits. By fostering a culture of transparency, the CBI can help to restore public confidence in the banking system. Moreover, the CBI's reform efforts may also include initiatives aimed at enhancing financial inclusion. In Iraq, a significant portion of the population remains unbanked or underbanked, limiting their access to financial services. By promoting financial inclusion, the CBI can empower individuals and small businesses, enabling them to participate more fully in the economy. This could involve initiatives such as expanding access to banking services in rural areas, promoting digital banking solutions, and providing financial literacy programs to educate the public about the importance of banking. The CBI's commitment to banking reforms is also likely influenced by international developments and partnerships. As global economic dynamics evolve, central banks around the world are increasingly collaborating to share knowledge and best practices. The CBI's engagement with international financial institutions, such as the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank, can provide valuable insights and resources to support its reform efforts. These partnerships can help the CBI align its objectives with global standards, ensuring that its banking system is competitive and resilient in an interconnected world. The road to comprehensive banking reform is often fraught with challenges, and the CBI is likely to encounter obstacles along the way. These challenges may stem from entrenched interests, resistance to change, and the need for capacity building within the banking sector. Addressing these challenges requires strong leadership, clear communication, and a commitment to stakeholder engagement. The CBI must work closely with banks, regulators, and the public to build consensus around the reform agenda and foster a sense of shared responsibility for its success. Public communication is a critical component of the reform process. The CBI's ability to effectively communicate its vision, goals, and progress can help to garner public support and build trust. Transparency in reporting on the outcomes of each reform phase can create a sense of accountability and encourage stakeholders to actively participate in the process. This collaborative approach can enhance the likelihood of successful implementation and facilitate the necessary cultural shift within the banking sector. In conclusion, the CBI's announcement regarding the continuation of banking reform plans and the completion of the first phase of the process represents a significant milestone in Iraq's journey towards a more stable and efficient banking system. This commitment to reform is essential for addressing the historical challenges that have plagued the banking sector and for fostering an environment conducive to economic growth and development. By focusing on regulatory improvements, risk management, transparency, and financial inclusion, the CBI aims to build a banking system that can support the needs of the Iraqi economy and its citizens. While challenges may arise along the way, the CBI's proactive approach and dedication to reform signal a hopeful future for Iraq's banking sector and, by extension, its broader economic landscape. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.